Being hypervigilant 24/7 is killing me, but I don't know how to stop. And it's like I'm always kind of hovering over my own body to try to see and hear everything better. And I also have all this built up resentment toward my family because I feel like I'm never allowed to do what I want when I want. It's like one of my biggest wounds is having my attention ripped from something, and the consequences of not having been ripped away soon enough. So it's like the way that I work and the way that I want to operate is to be able to be fully absorbed in whatever I want to be absorbed in at any given time, and I can't because I always have to be aware, because I have to know when someone's calling my name or someone's trying to tell me something or someone's trying to ask me a question, because then otherwise I'm ignoring them, I'm rude, I'm selfish, I'm whatever the fuck, or I'm in trouble. I always have to be aware. I have to be ahead of getting in trouble for something. And it's like I try to create all this alone time for myself, but it's not satisfying because I still don't even accomplish what I want in trying to create that, because I can't be fully present because I feel like I have to be prepared to be interrupted all the time. And I really hate being interrupted. And so it's like I don't fully immerse myself in things so that it's less painful to be pulled away from it. But it's like when you do that all the time, it just makes you fucking angry because you can't enjoy anything when you're doing it, because in the back of your mind is always this idea that you're going to be interrupted at any given point in time, and it's exhausting. And one of the most heartbreaking things to me is, like, I always want to listen to music, and I used to do it all the time. I don't know, I think part of the problem is I used to have more freedom, ironically, in certain ways when I was younger, because, like, in the morning I would be alone because I would be the first one awake, because I had to be at school at ungodly hours of the morning. So it's like I had the morning when I could be myself because I could just get up and do what I needed to do without having to talk to anybody, because that's the thing now that pisses me off, is like, when I first get up, I don't want to talk to anybody. Like, I don't even like feel like I physically have the ability to speak. It comes out a lot rougher in the morning, and like I barely even know how to use my own limbs first thing in the morning. Like they don't work right, and it's been like that actually ever since I can remember. Like I can remember being so small that I had to climb on top of the counters to reach like the bowls to make myself cereal or something. And I can always remember feeling like I'm weak in the morning. Like I don't have all of my strength first thing in the morning. It's like my body doesn't work the way that it's supposed to yet. And it's like I still feel that way. And that like also includes speaking. So it's like I'm always angry when I wake up because I know that my grandparents are going to talk to me and that I'm expected to talk back. And it's like when I first started living with them, I, as an adult, I wouldn't talk, and they got really mad. So then I started doing it, but I was angry every single time. And now I'm kind of back where most of the time I don't, but every once in a while, like, sometimes they're trying to have full-on conversations first thing in the morning. Like, it doesn't matter how many times I explain to them that, like, I don't want to talk first thing in the morning. So then it's like sometimes I have to say something, it feels like. But it's hard though, because even when I don't talk, then I'm sitting here with this like feeling of guilt because I know that they hate it so much. So it's like no matter what I do, I can't win. So that's pretty much how I start every single day. But it's like even like they're always there, you know? And it's like back when I was in school, like at least throughout probably like in the middle of 7th grade, all throughout high school, like I would have, so I would have my mornings alone because I'm the only one awake during this time that I'm getting ready to get on the bus. And then I would have my afternoon, like after school, alone for like a few hours, well, at least like at the end of the year when I wasn't playing sports, because then it's sports right after school. And then but yeah, the times, at least the way that I remember it, is because like at the end of the year, and that would have been the last thing I remember from school, is that I had hours alone. And like all of middle school, I guess, I always had that alone, and I could do whatever I wanted. I could listen to music and not have to be aware of anybody else because there was nobody else to need me. And now it's like there's someone there all the time, and they're always trying to talk to me, like from outside of my door. So I always have to be able to hear them. So it's like I can't do something like listen to music as loud as I want to, because then I could miss them talking to me. And then like, now I'm the bad guy. I'm like, they hate me. Like, and I know that they don't hate me, and it's not that big of a deal. But it's like, from past experience, it does not feel allowed. Like, even still, it's like my family already thinks that I hate them because I don't hang around them. But it's like, why would I want to hang around people who are always telling me all the ways that I'm not living my life correctly? Like, why would I want to be around people who make me feel bad all the time? Not to make them into like the worst human beings, right? But it's like, what do you mean? I don't know, because it's like every time I don't want to be invalidated every moment of the day. Like, why the fuck would I want to be around that? Why? It's like, I just want to be able to fucking exist and it not be a problem. Like, I can't meet everybody's fucking expectations. But it's like, when you can't get away from people because you literally are not capable of supporting yourself alone, independently, it's like, it's it's a lose-lose situation, and that's the problem that I'm facing. Because it's like, yeah, like I could do what I want, but then or like act the way I want, say the things that I want, and then what? Be shamed? Like, do I want to be shamed all the time? Like, even if, like, yeah, I don't agree with all the way that I'm shamed, and that's not what I think of myself. Like, I think I should be able to be exactly whatever the fuck I am. But it's still not pleasant to have to hear it all the time. Like, why would I want that? And then the alternative is just, like, trying to isolate as much as possible. And then still feeling like you can't be, like... I mean, I guess it's worse. Like, I already understand. Like, I'm aware. And I also get really fucking annoyed of, like, talking about things, because it's like, I feel like if I share things with people, they're just gonna tell me exactly what I'm already aware of. Like, yeah, I'm already aware. But it's like, are you me? Are you sitting inside of my body right now? Like, do you know what it's like to be me? Like, yeah, you could tell me all day how easy it is to do X, Y, Z. Like, oh fucking K. Like, I'm not an idiot. Don't tell me things that I'm already aware of. God, I'm just like... It's so annoying. I'm actually irritated, like, all of the time. And I don't understand why being a human has to be so annoying, because you can't do shit, because everybody always has a problem with every single fucking thing. Okay, I'm over it.